For any Xbox or PlayStation codes or cheap games on any platform, use the referral link in the description. It'll take you to g2a.com. Use the promo code CHES over there and you'll get yourself 3% cash back. For all No Identity merchandise, hats, hoodies and t-shirts, follow the link in the description down below to the No Identity Fan Fiber website. Hey guys, welcome to another FIFA 18 player ratings countdown video. The first one went up yesterday of 100 to 81. Apologies, this is coming a couple of hours late. I've been dismantling furniture. You might notice that the room is a little bit more, or the audio is a little bit more echoey. It's because I now have a significant less amount of furniture in this room than I did about 4 hours ago. So it's a bit more echoey than it was previously. I apologise if that comes across on the mic. I can hear it myself just in the room, so apologies if that's affecting the audio quality, but as I mentioned, that's why it's a little bit late. I wanted to get this out at 6 and I haven't seen the ratings yet because I've been busy taking wardrobes and beds and chests of drawers apart and stuff, so I'm actually quite eager to see who is rated from 80 to 61 in FIFA 18. So we're going to jump straight in, as was the case yesterday. Feel free to let me know your thoughts in the comments section. Let me know whether you think the upgrades or downgrades are worthy and who you think should be different, who you think they've got spot on. These are going to be my live reactions to them, so I have no idea who's going to be in 80 to 61. I'm going to start, though, with Jan Vertonghen. Good season. Well, I think everybody at Tottenham had a good season last year, as they did the season before. Still unable to win themselves any silverware, but a good season for Jan Vertonghen. Got a team of the season as well. 85 rated, 85 defending as well. He's always a really, really solid defender, but he's never like the go-to for the league, which is a surprise because he's very, very good. But obviously the pace of David Luiz, the OP-ness of Christopher Smalling and Eric Bailly always tend to get the preferential treatment, shall we say. Angel Di Maria is up next, 85 rated. Now, is that an upgrade? I mean, a downgrade? Was he 86 last year? I'm going to have a look. Di Maria was 87 last year. And he got a man of the match. Oh, no, he didn't. I'm looking at... Yeah, no, he got 2 man of the matches. And a European man of the match and an inform. He was 87 by base last year and had, at one point, a 91 rated man of the match card. He had 4 special items and has gotten a -2 downgrade. Now, I don't know anything about Liga. I don't know whether it was in the league that he struggled and obviously in the European competitions or cup competitions that he got those man of the match cards, but still, I'm surprised that they've downgraded him. You'll have to let me know what you think of that. Still 5-star skills, obviously. Felipe Luis at left back. Rock solid left back in La Liga. Always a go-to, cheaper option than Marcelo. Again, will be similar to last year. He got a team of the season this year, of course. Was it team of the season? Yeah, it was team of the season. And his card was 85 last year as well. His defending is the same. His physical is the same. Passing is the same. Dribbling up 1, pace down 1. Other than that, the card is pretty similar. So no surprise that he's kept his rating. Lorenzo Insigne had an incredible season actually last year for Napoli. Not as good as Dries Mertens. He did get an upgrade from 83 to 84 midway through FIFA 17. He's now had a further upgrade to 85 to start the year. Shot and passing have gone up. Dribbling is the same. Physical's down too, but when it's only 52 to 50, he's not really going to make too much difference to the way that he plays, and his pace is the same. So should be better on the ball with regards to his passing and should be better in front of goal. He had so many special items last year, but one thing I have just noticed at the bottom of the screen, which you will see momentarily as I scroll down, is Cesar Azpilicueta as a centre-back for the Premier League. Now that's huge. He had a team of the season and an inform at centre-back last season, and I was surprised, or I am still surprised that they've moved him to centre-back, because I think he's still renowned as like a left or right back that's being utilised at centre-back, but I guess if that's where he played all of last season, then that's where they should put him. But 85 rated, he's going to be a fantastic player. He's only 5'10", but his jumping is quite high. So, especially if you use him in a 3-back, just put him in the middle and let the other 2 taller, more physical defenders alongside him deal with the aerial balls, and Dave could just run around and do what he likes. That's going to be a really, really good card this year. Very, very good card indeed. Miralem Pjanic is 85 rated again. Obviously, solid midfielder for Juventus. Like I say, I don't know much about the Serie A, but he had a one-to-watch card last year, didn't he? And I think didn't he get caught by the one-to-watch curse? Did he have an inform? He did have 1 inform, but I think he got injured, didn't he, at the beginning of the year, which was a lot of players that got one-to-watches got injured at the beginning of the year. So he might have to be, or just in general, players might have to be careful if they get one-to-watches next season, because or for FIFA 18, because it might be a little bit of a curse. Jordi Alba is 85 rated next year, 93 pace. I mean, He and Marcelo, you throw him in there with Marcelo and Felipe Luis, but the pace makes Jordi Alba 3-star, 3-star, 5'7". He's just going to be another really. Although was he 86 last year? There are some players. Yeah, he was 86 last year. So a couple of players that had half decent seasons have been downgraded. Keylor Navas was 85 last year, and he's 85 again this year. Plays with Tweedy. Now, what happened to his rating? I remember him not being 85. He was 86 last year. He's got the transfer to Juventus. Defending and pace are down by 1, as is passing. So he's had a little bit of a downgrade, but will be a nice option for potentially some hybrids with now another solid French central defensive midfielder in Serie A. So it would be good for hybrids, maybe Steven Nzonzi in La Liga or Pogba, etc. in the Premier League. And because Matuidi's now Serie A, not Liga, then you might be able to get some better players hyperlinking with him or strong linking with him from Serie A, whereas previously you might not have wanted to use anybody from Liga, apart from maybe Di Maria or someone like that. But Casemiro's had a big upgrade. Now Casemiro is a rock solid player. 83 last year, 85 this year. He had, let me count, 1, 2, 3, 5 special items last year, including his team of the season. Defending and physical are up by 2, pace is up by 1, shot and is the same as dribbling, and passing is also up by 2. I think he deserves the upgrade. He's been rock solid for Real Madrid. And I don't watch too much European football, but when I do tend to watch European football, it tends to be La Liga on Sky. It tends to be Real Madrid and Barcelona. So pleased to see Casemiro get the upgrade, as I was with Asensio yesterday. Alexandre Lacazette, 85 rated this year, 86 pace, 85 dribbling, 83 shot. Going to be a great striker in the Premier League. Going to be expensive to start the year off. Might drop towards the end of the year, but you would presume he's going to get a couple of informs. Unless, of course, Arsene Wenger continues to start Danny Welbeck, in which case he won't get a couple of informs because he won't be playing. Miranda keeps his 86 rating as a Brazilian centre-back for Inter. I used to use him quite a bit, and I haven't in the past couple of years, and I probably won't again. There are just better options in Serie A, unfortunately, for Miranda. When he was at Atleti, then he was like a go-to, but at Inter, you're kind of going to lean towards Chiellini or Bonucci, who's now at AC Milan, of course. Pepe, 86 rated this year, down from 88 last year. Got the transfer to Besiktas. Probably had a part to play in the fact that he's been downgraded slightly. And that's kind of killed him off. The transfer has killed him off because you're not really going to put together a Portuguese hybrid, and if you are, you're not really going to use Pepe. So he won't be anywhere near as highly used as he was this year. David Alaba, though, will be as highly used this year as he was last year. 86 rated, phenomenal player, and will be the go-to for the Bundesliga, and of course for any hybrid that uses a few Bayern players. You might put like Mats Hummels or Jerome Boateng, Emmanuel Neuer in there, and then you've got other options on the left-hand side. Although you don't have Douglas Costa anymore, of course, because he's now at Juventus. Petr Cech is 86 rated this year, not 88, so a down to downgrade for him. Expected, I think. He's been letting a few more mistakes creep into his game in recent times, especially since he left Chelsea. So I'm not surprised to see Cech get the downgrade. Javi Martinez is up to 86, though, but his pace kills him off, which is a shame. Because when if he was at CDM, well, those passing's not as good as it used to be either, actually. He used to be a CDM, and he was rock solid. Then he moved him to centre-back, and pace is more important at centre-back than it is at CDM, because for obvious reasons. So, unfortunately for Javi Martinez, again, despite getting an upgrade overall, and on a couple of face stats, he might not be used anywhere near as much as he was, say, 3 seasons ago when he was a CDM in La Liga. Marco Reus, despite being cover star last year, has had a -2 downgrade. Injury hit, as always. Marco Reus, no surprise there. So still extremely good face stats though on his item. 88 pace, 85 dribbling, 87 shot and 84 passing. He's still a great card, just not as highly rated overall as he was last year. Diego, the man of the moment at Chelsea with regards, is he actually going to do anything, or what's going to happen now the transfer window's closed? Nobody's got any real idea, only he does. I haven't actually checked online or in the media to see if he's actually back from Brazil yet. I don't think he is, but he might be. Like I say, I haven't been keeping up to tabs with it. I've been concentrating on the house move, etc. So we'll have to wait and see what happens with Diego Costa, because he was rumoured to be going out on loan on deadline day, but that didn't happen. So I don't know. I'm going to be starting as Chelsea on my career mode, though, for the first one of FIFA 18. So we'll have a big decision to make with regards to what to do with Diego Costa. Socrates is up to 86 this year. Great season last year for Borussia Dortmund. And, well, look at those stats. 78 pace plus 87 and 84 physical. That's a great centre-back. Franck Ribéry, Still in the top, well actually no, he wouldn't have been in the top 50, would he? But still in the countdown this year since they've upped it to 100. 86 rated this year, 5-star skills, 4-star weak foot. He used to be quick, he's not anymore, he's slower, older, but still probably a decent option on that left-hand side, especially now that Douglas Costa's moved. So he would have the option to play Ribery at left mid in a Bundesliga hybrid or something, so you can get that link with Alaba and Boateng like we were mentioning earlier on. And maybe a link to, I'm not sure how it would work actually with Blaise Matuidi. I'm just thinking French links, but then you've got everybody else. Although Kingsley Coman, where's he? He might still be at Bayern, I can't remember. Or has he gone back to Juve? Or is it vice versa? I can't remember. But that is going to round out this 80 to 61 countdown. I was supposed to be moving tomorrow, but that's all fallen through and I'm not moving till next week. So I should be able to get tomorrow's countdown out to you a lot quicker. So again, apologies that it's a few hours late, but hopefully you enjoyed. Drop the video a like if you did. Let me know your thoughts on all of the players that were involved in this countdown today. And tomorrow we'll be into the 87s, I would have thought, if we're still in the 86s here at 60 or 61. So 60 to 41 should be 86s and 87s. Be surprised if there are more 88s, but it should be a lot more 86s and then a handful of 87s perhaps as we get towards the top 40. So that's going to be all for today. Thank you very much for watching. Like I say, drop the video a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you haven't. I'll see you next time.